Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sunday night and that means we get to do another plan with me where we plan out the week ahead. So let's go ahead and dive into my passion planner. I also thought it would be fun to do my Plum paper planner this week too. It's normally nothing too exciting because right now I'm just using the same stickers that I have been using for the past couple of weeks, but I figured it might be fun to show them both. So let's go ahead and get started with the passion planner. This week I kind of want to go with another lime green theme spread because it's supposed to be really gross and rainy and snowy. It's actually supposed to snow like 5 inches tomorrow and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just so done with the snow. So one thing that makes me happy is definitely plants. I love plants. So I thought it would be a fun spread to do, and I have a bunch of plant washi. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. One that I really like are gonna be these two. They're a little more like cartoony illustrated, and they bring me joy. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and trim my washi. And I actually got these cool scissors from Slice. Let me flip them, there we go. Which is the same company that makes the little Slice precision cutter that you know I love to trim my washi. They also sent me some of these cute little, like they're small, like super pointy craft scissors, and they're just a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and we'll test them out with the washi tape. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't cut washi tape because washi tape's pretty thin. And then we'll use the Slice Precision Cutter, my go-to tool, to trim the washi over here. It was funny, they sent me an email like saying, oh, we saw like you use our tools on social media, like, you know, thanks for sharing us and whatever. And I was like, you know, I was wondering when they were going to notice the fact that they were selling a lot more of these guys than usual. So good job, planner community. The Slice team noticed that we love our precision cutters. But it definitely made me chuckle because I was like, they have to know. Like, they have to be selling an unusual amount of this one tool. So it made me laugh. Okay, now that we've placed our washi tape, I'm going to go ahead and change my planner from a Sunday start to a Monday start because that's how I prefer my weeks. Okay, now that that part's done, I'm going to do the little around the edge part. So one sticker I'm going to use is actually a new sticker that I want to release soon. It was actually one of Ian's ideas to design, and it's this most important next step sticker. And I think it's just a good sticker to use on your weekly spreads just to keep you on track on what your specific goals are and what individual little steps you need to take in order to reach those goals, because it's definitely easy, especially, you know, the middle end of the month. You don't have that new month sparkle anymore. It's easy to forget your goals. Okay. I always, for some reason, I can place any other sticker, but the one sticker I can never place on straight is this sticker. Okay, we'll take it. It's not the worst ever. I also have just a plethora of things to do this week that I wrote on a Post-it note. It's mostly just Chelsea Brown design stuff. So nothing too crazy, but again, keeping me on track on like the things I need to get done. So, okay, I have my Space of Infinite Possibility to-do list covers, and then as well as my chart cover. Again, I am trying to not print out more stickers and use what I already have. And I'm trying to debate if I should flip these around because my planner is kind of getting to the point now that it's getting near the end where I have a pretty big dip right here because it's getting so chunky. I think I'm gonna flip them. We're gonna mix it up. Normally I put my chart over the space of infinite possibility, but you know, we're mixing it up. And then I can just move my Post-it note down here and I can write that in later. Most of this stuff is getting ready for the academics to be released because they said they're gonna be released in May. So, May is coming. I don't know when, I just know May. I'm gonna go ahead and just write in my days really quick. Okay, so I'm kind of wanting to try something a little bit different this week. If you've been following me for the past couple of weeks, you know I've kind of struggled to use 2 planners. And it's always hard to like film that because it's you really trial and erroring and trying to figure it out instead of just being like, this is how I do it, ta-da. So I don't know if you've appreciated that or not. If you're like, oh my gosh, Chelsea, just figure it out. I'm trying. So I have been struggling a little bit with using my Passion Planner and then my Vertical Priorities Plum Paper Planner, just because they're so similar. They're both vertical layouts, and I usually use my Passion Planner as a giant to-do list, but I was running out of room, so that's why I got the Plum Paper Planner. But then I put everything in my Plum Paper Planner, and then I didn't have anything to put in my Passion Planner, and then I just started putting in the same things, which doesn't work. Why write down the same things? So I'm trying to figure out how I can use the Passion Planner, not necessarily as a to-do list, because I can use, like, it could still have to-do list items in it if I just, the white space bothers me. I don't know. So I was really inspired by, oh, I put my green ribbon there. The spreads I did back in October that were definitely more pen heavy. Yes, they were still really to-do list heavy, but I like this look. And then I did it again the week after. So I think I'm going to try something like that, and we'll see how it works out. I only have a couple stickers I'm currently reading because that is something I do want to track in my Passion Planner that I don't track in my Plum Paper Planner. Same with my fitness. I only track that in my Passion Planner, don't track it in my Plum Paper Planner, and my meals, which I don't track in my Plum Paper Planner, but I am going to start a daily layout Plum Paper Planner May 1st, and that has a meal tracking section. So we'll see how that goes. I am going to do a plan with me, setting up my daily Plum Paper Planner after all of this. And then I just have to do stickers in case, like I said, the white space just bothers me and I need to put something there. So at least these are the 3 things that I track in this planner that I don't track in another planner. I also thought it would be kind of interesting to use the timelines a little bit more, which is going to be hard. I mean, my weeks are pretty similar, but it's going to be hard to plan that out ahead of time. I definitely think the structure that I'm going to do would be better to do more of a plan as you go series, but I'm not going to. So there's that. So I'm just going to kind of get started. It might be easier for me to just go and then explaining what I did after that because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Okay, here is my week all finished up. Sorry, that was a lot of just fast forwarding. Sometimes you just have to fiddle and then you don't have to hear me blabble for forever. So I went ahead and, like I said, was inspired by one of my previous weeks where I kind of did the whole like color blocking on the timelines. I really liked that look, so I continued it here, but I paired it with some stickers as well. For example, like my meals, gym, and then I did put in some to-dos just because it was so blank, and I was like, you know what? I don't really write down like my personal to-dos for the day, so maybe this is the space that I can do that, because my planners tend to be very heavy on the business to-do side and not so much the personal to-do side. So maybe we'll give that a shot. I did almost forget that I have an appointment on Thursday, and I just so happened to have one of the July weekly kits sitting here, at least like one of the pages, and it just so happened to have a little hot pink appointment sticker, and I was like, I'm taking that, and totally put that right there so I don't forget, because heaven forbid I forget my wedding dress fitting on Thursday. So it's hot pink, I won't miss it, it's right there. I decided to leave the weekend pretty empty. I do want to do maybe some memory keeping. I tend to do really good at using my planner Monday through probably Friday afternoon, and then I just stop using it. So my weekends are always just empty, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to better use that so it doesn't just look so, incomplete. Filled out kind of this section and this section. I do like them being flipped. I mean, it's such a simple thing, but I think, even just changing that, it'll help me use these sections more, just because they're not where they always are, where, once you get into the routine of things, you can tend to, ignore sections of your planner because it's just the same. So I think flipping it will be really helpful. And I'm really excited to use this most important next step sticker. I need to fill that out. But otherwise, that's my passion planner layout for the week. Very green, very bright, because it's going to be a gloomy, gross week. I'm not ready for the snow. So let's go ahead and flip into my Plum paper planner. This one will be quick and easy because it's the same every week for the most part. Again, I started making stickers for the Plum paper planner, so if you use that planner, check out my shop. I don't have a ton, but we're getting there. One sticker that I do have is the word bar stickers, which the whole reason I released these ones first are because there's so many varieties. So I have a bunch of different colors. These are just colors that I thought paired very well together. And then I have 48 different word options. So you can, there's so many choices. So that's why I picked doing that sticker first, just because, yes, it's only one design, but it has so many options. So you really can, successfully plan using just those stickers. One thing that kind of weirds me out about the Plum paper planner is this whole, we're gonna have colored months and then the weird in-betweens, we're just gonna have gray. It's not my favorite. So every month is colored. So April was this corally color. And then May, it's basically a corally color too, but it's more of maybe a burnt orange color. Just a darker orange. But you can see, even the beginning of May, they do these weird it's the end of April, we're gonna make this gray. And I just don't like it. Just make it the same. I know it's the end. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Does it bug you? I get why they do it. It makes sense, but it doesn't. Because now my colors are gonna look all weird together. How are you supposed to do a planner spread with this? I guess you're not. So what I'm gonna do is I like to cover, and this is kind of redundant and it's just me using stickers, but I like color. And it would just look weird if there wasn't a sticker there and I stickered everything else. So, and we don't like weird. So I'm just covering up this priorities top box with a sticker that says top priorities. So it's the same thing, but I felt like it needed to be a sticker there just so it looked more cohesive as a planner spread. Okay, next, so one of the cool things with the Plum paper planner is you are able to customize everything. So for example, if you wanted the priorities to say top priorities, or if you wanted to say something else, you could. I changed this second section to say meals, but I didn't quite realize, which I don't know why, because they give you examples of what the spreads look like before you purchase them, that Saturday and Sunday are smushed here at the end and they're divided in half and they don't have like this little meal section. So that's why I continue to just meal plan in my passion planner. So I decided to make this section a little design to-do list, which I'm really enjoying because it's only like 3 spaces. So I'm like, okay, I can only design like 3 things that day, and it kind of helps me like get those 3 designs done and then go like move on to other things, so I'm not just stuck like designing all day, which I do really like, but it can prevent me from doing other tasks that I need to do because I'll just sit and design. So I really like this little section right here. Next up, I just put my tasks underneath those 3 bullet points, and I can just list out the additional things that I need to get done for the day. Next up, I have a little photograph word bar, just to keep track of things that I need to take pictures of. 1, 2, 3, sorry, counting. Things that I need to take pictures of for social media or for new listings. It's just nice to have that broken off of the tasks, because normally I would just write like, take pictures. And then I would forget to take pictures of certain things. So it's always just a nice little reminder, okay, like this is what I'm taking pictures of. Make sure I edit these pictures and make sure I upload them to my social media scheduling platform, because I have been struggling with social media a little bit this last couple weeks of the month. And then last but not least, again, it's kind of redundant because it already says social media on these bottom squares right here, but I just like how cohesive it looks having a sticker there, especially once we get to these beginning of the month gray squares, because they're really hard to see. Okay, that's the really in-depth Plum paper spread. This planner is pretty easy, and I don't go too all out with washi tape and decorating, which is fine. It's kind of my messy work planner, so it doesn't need to look good. But I do really like having my to-do list broken out like this, so it's not just like a daunting list of things I need to get done. It's broken out into categories, and then I can focus on, okay, what's the most important things that I do need to get done today. So I really like that about this layout. I am going to start using a daily Plum paper planner starting Wednesday, May 1st, just to give that a try. I'm trying to figure out, what planner systems work best for me, because I am struggling a little bit with having 2 like vertical weekly planner spreads with my passion planner and my Plum paper planner. So trial and error. I've heard a lot of that people really enjoy the daily planners, so I'm excited to give it a try, and I will make sure to film me getting that planner ready here in a couple days, since May's right around the corner. So let's go ahead and close up. I'm actually going to leave this guy open a little bit because this ink is still drying. But as always, if you have any questions, or you want to see something in future videos, please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.